Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, what I want to do is something really special today. I want to make a video talking about, in my opinion, what would be the perfect Call of Duty game. This is actually something I want you guys to interact with me on, because I feel like this is going to be a really fun video to do, and especially to see what you guys have to say. Now keep in mind is that this video is literally 100% opinion based. Please do not go in the comments and write a salty-ass comment saying that because I did or did not insert a certain thing into the list that you guys think that the game would suck. Like, this is 100% opinion, so please do not get offended. This is just literally, like, not facts at all for the most part. I mean, when have I ever gone based off of facts on this channel? So yeah, this is basically my dream Call of Duty game, and I want to see what your guys is in the comment section down below. So before or after this video, definitely write a comment saying like what your wants would be for a perfect Call of Duty game. Now keep in mind, as well as this not only being opinion based, but I did not go over every single little thing. The main thing that I'm thinking about is multiplayer, because that's pretty much what I play whenever I play Call of Duty. But I did have a little bit of a tribute to campaign and any of the third-party modes like zombies or extinction, stuff like that. But this is for the most part 100% multiplayer based. So this is going to be strictly focusing on multiplayer for the most part. So if you're a zombies guy or a campaign guy or an extinction guy, this is not necessarily a video for you. If you want me to elaborate more on that, definitely let me know, because I can make a second video and say what I specifically want from the side modes. But this is just the campaign, and the zombies only being touched up on a little bit compared to in full detail. But anyways, let's begin with what I would personally want. I went over all the guns that I think would be cool to have in the game. I went over all the maps that'd be cool to have in the game. I went over all the game modes that'd be cool to have in the game, all the perks, and then any of the side stuff, and then also lethals and tacticals. So I pretty much went over everything. Oh yeah, and also kill streaks and score streaks. So I went over I guess a few things. So yeah, let's get on with the first thing, which is the guns. Now keep in mind is that this is not every single Call of Duty. So this, I think, for the most part, is just COD 4 up to BO3, because that's just the stuff that I like. And also there's no particular order, so if I go from a secondary to a primary to a secondary, again, that's just because that's the order of how I wrote this down. So let's start off with the guns. The guns that I would like to see is the Desert Eagle, the P90, the MP5, the AK-47, the AK-74U, the Colt, the M4A1, the M16, the Barrett, the M40A3, the RPD, the SAW, the RPG, the Javelin, the Stinger, the STG-44, the Springfield, the Mosin Nagant, the Arisaka, the PTRS, the Thompson, the PPSH, the Type 100, the Trench Gun, the Double Barrel Shotgun, the MG42, the SCAR, the MTAR, the FAL, the ACR, the MP5K, the UMP-45, the Vector, the Intervention, the Riot Shield, the PP-2000, the G-18, the Raffica, the TMP, the 44 Magnum, the Enfield, the M14, the Galil, the Commando, the G11, the Scorpion, the Olympia, the Spaz-12, the Models, the RPK, the M60, the L96, the Grim Reaper, the PP90, the MP7, the PKM, the AS50, the MSR, the FMG9s, the M27, the Remington, the KSG, the S12, the DSR, the Ballista, the SVU, the XPR, the PDW, the MSMC, I don't know if I said MP7, so I'll say MP7, the Scorpion Evo, just a combat knife, nothing really in particular, the 5.7, the TAC-45, the B-23R, the Executioner, the Cap-40, the crossbow, the ballistic knives, the Honey Badger, the AK-12, the Remington R5, which is the assault rifle from Ghost, not to be confused with the Remington shotgun from Black Ops 2, the ARX, the Reaper, the Bison, the PP, I don't know what you call it, but the PP, like, whatever, from Modern Warfare 3, and also in the new Modern Warfare. The Bulldog, the Chainsaw, the HBR A3, the KF5, the CUDA, the VMP, the Weevil, the Vesper, the HVK30, the ICR, the ACR, the Man of War, the AA-12, the Durakan, Locust, and PO6. So I probably jammed my words up multiple times throughout that whole entire list, but those are a variety of guns that I personally have really enjoyed, and this is across a lot of Call of Duty games. So those would be just the ones I would really love to see. Now the next thing I want to go over here is the maps. For maps, I've got Kill House, Bog, Chinatown, Countdown, Crash, Crossfire, Shipment, Vacant, Wetwork, Airfield, Asylum, Macon, Castle, Cliffside, Roadhouse, Dome from World at War, Subpens, or Subbase I mean, sorry, Hangar, Upheaval, Afghan, Favela, High Rise, Invasion, Quarry, Rundown, Rust, Scrapyard, Subbase, Terminal, Wasteland, Array, Crisis, Firing Range, Havana, Jungle, Launch, Nuketown, Radiation, Summit, WMD, Modern Warfare 3's version of Dome, because it's I think the only Call of Duty game that's had two versions of the same map but across different games, Arkadan, Barack, Resistance, Bootleg, Carbon, Hard Hat, Village, Underground, Mission, Cargo, Carrier, Express, Hijacked, Meltdown, Plaza, Raid, Slums, Standoff, Turbine, Strike Zone, Warhawk, Carbine, Fringe, Hunted, Infected, Redwood, and Evac. That is it for the maps personally. Now keep in mind, yes, I know that some of these maps are from like BO3 for example, and there was exosuits, but the reason why I want to include some of the BO3 maps is because even though BO3 had exosuits and there is some exosuit parts of those maps, the only reason why I add them in as an exception is because I think that you can just run around and don't necessarily have to use the exosuit to use that map. Like, I've seen a whole bunch of people use them before, sure, but it's not needed. It's not gonna like get you killed. So that's just honestly what I'd love to see. And then also for 4 bonus maps, I'm just including these, but they're separate because they're technically the DLC maps. Basically for DLC, I want to see Grind, Rush, Fog, and Ruins. 2 of these are from Black Ops 2 and 2 of these are from Ghost. Any DLC from any other Call of Duty game is nice, but it should just stay on the other games. I just particularly do not care for them. These are literally the only memorable DLCs at my current memory. If I miss something, I'll definitely mention it in the description or account or something, but that's just the only one I can think of. I looked at a whole list and just nothing, piqued my interest. Now I'm going on to game modes. So for game modes, I've got Team Deathmatch, Free-for-all, Domination, Headquarters, Search and Destroy, Capture the Flag, War from World at War, but that can also be looked at as Momentum from Advanced Warfare, Boot Camp, Mercenary modes, that would be the mercenary version of everything pretty much. That's basically where you can't play with a party. Ground War, and by Ground War I mean Ground War from past CODs, the 9v9 Ground War, not the current Modern Warfare Ground War. Team Tactical, Demolition, Bare Bones, League Play from Black Ops 2 for competitive mode. Third Person mode, because I haven't seen that since like Modern Warfare 3. Let me see what else. Then the party game modes. Gun Game, Sharpshooter, One in the Chamber, Sticks and Stones, Infected, Drop Zone, Face Off, Team Juggernaut, Cranked, Blitz, Safeguard, and Old School mode from COD 4. Those would be personally my favorite game modes I would love to see come back. Now we're going to be moving on over to the perks. This is where it gets a little bit tricky because some of these are a little bit controversial. For perks, I've got Overkill, Steady Aim, Dead Silence, Marathon, Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, Lightweight, Hardline, Commando, Sitrep, Engineer, Black Ops 2 Ghost, just to be specific on Ghost there, Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Tactical Mask, Awareness, Perk 1, 2, and 3 Greed, with Danger Close calling card and the Tactician calling card with primary and secondary gunfighter calling cards. This is like the Pick 13 system, the Pick 10 system from Black Ops 2, where you can have double perks and stuff like that. And then I also got Sixth Sense, Tracker, Hardwired, and Gung Ho. Now the things with these perks, I don't necessarily think you could balance them unless you rework them, because some of these perks were different colors throughout different Call of Duty games, and if you had them like in a certain color and you didn't change them, there might be too many in one slot, so there might need to be a rework there, but it would for the most part pretty much stay the exact same. And then also I got for equipment, I've got Frag, Semtex, Flashbang, Stun, Smoke, C4, Bouncing Betty, Claymore, Shock Charge, Tear Gas, Decoy Grenade, Throwing Knife, Molotov, Tactical Insertion, Camera Spike, Jammer, Motion Sensor, Trophy System, Sensor Grenade, Black Hat, and Threat Grenade. Now I got the Kill Streaks. Let's see, for Kill Streaks I've got UAV, Care Package, Counter UAV, Sentry Gun, Predator Missile, Harrier, Attack Helicopter, Emergency Airdrop, Pavlo, Chopper Gunner, AC-130, Stealth Bomber, EMP System, the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 nukes, specifically those two because Modern Warfare 3 for a gun version of a streak, and then also the Modern Warfare 2 one that ends the game in case you want to go for kills only, in just case you have a preference on the two, that way you're not stuck with one or the other. But I want those two because Ghost 1 just made the map ugly, Advanced Warfare's was 30, which was annoying, and the V2 Rocket is just and then Trevor just has the metal, so yeah, I would also like to see a calling card, maybe like a nuclear medal, that'd be also really nice. And then I got Stealth Bomber, the RCXD, the SAM turret, the Napalm Strike, the Mortar Strike, the VSAT, the K9 units, the Precision Airstrike, the AH-6 Overwatch, the Juggernaut Suit, Ballistic Vest, Advanced UAV, VSAT, Guardian, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, Death Machine, War Machine, Dragonfire, AGR, Escort Drone, Warthog, Lodestar, VTOL Warship, Swarm, Assault Drone, GI Unit, Flamethrower, and Support Squad Mate. That would be it for my score streaks / kill streaks. Personally, I would love to see all these, even though there's some of them that were originally kill streaks, be all in the form of score streaks, just so that way you get reward for playing the OBJ. You could think about how you would want to change that how you wish, but I don't want to get into it because I didn't plan that. But I guess that leaves a open opportunity to make a second video about this. And then for the side modes, I kind of just brushed up against this. And like I said, I didn't say like what specific game modes or maps or specific characters or Easter eggs I want from this. The way I look at it is that I would like to see every single campaign, because I think that that'd be very, very fun. There's no reason to exclude any campaign. And same thing as I would love to see every version of every Spec Ops mission, Zombies map, and Extinction map. I would really love to see all those, just because like there's no point in removing a particular one. Even the bad ones, like let's say, you know, you think of Zombies, you think of like, you know, Transit. I think that the Zombies map, since like you're not necessarily competing against people, it's like less likely you're gonna get pissed off. Sure, it might be a bad map, but some people just like to meme. I feel like that you shouldn't restrict that from people, so that would just be fun. And then also just Black Ops 4 Battle Royale, just for anyone that would want Battle Royale, because I liked it a little bit in Black Ops 4, and I was just like, hey, why not? Oh yeah, and then also just one thing just go back over is I also missed I think Black Cat for the lethal and tactical equipment. But for the most part, I think that's actually it. So yeah, I think other than maybe missing Sixth Sense as well for perks, but yeah, that's it for pretty much my list, guys. I hope you ended up enjoying. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section down below. If you want to see maybe like a, I guess, different video, maybe something similar to this, maybe like where I go over like the Zombies modes and the campaign mode, you know, stuff like that. And just let me know what your guys' list in the comment section down below is. But anyways, guys, I hope you ended up enjoying. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.